Matthew Holscher here, founder of Miami Executive Coach, here in my backyard, which I like to call the Emotional Intelligence Center. I found that farming and planting is a great way to really get in touch with emotions, solve problems, and work with things that, if it doesn't quite go right, well, it's got a large margin of error, large tolerance. So today's project is revitalizing the grass in my backyard. As you can see, it looks okay until you kill all the weeds, and then you realize there's very little grass here. But there's enough grass that it's worth keeping, not enough worth killing it all and the expense of resodding it. So I'm going to try plugging it. So I did some searching on YouTube, and I found this tool called the Proplugger, which can pull plugs out of the ground from 6, if you take the little plate off, 4 or 2 inches. And so I took an area where I had a lot of dead grass, killed it off with some good old-fashioned vinegar, just poured it on straight, kitchen vinegar, $2.50 a bottle, squirted it on the grass so all the weeds are dying, and well, a little of the grass is dying too, but that's okay. I made a bunch of holes about 12 inches apart. These holes are supposed to fill in about 2 to 3 months. The holes are about 6 inches deep. I'm going to take the holes, and first I'm going to put in some organic fertilizer down in the bottom, some mill organite. I'm really happy with the results with that stuff. And then I'll top it off with a little compost, good old cow manure, because, you know, that's what makes everything grow. And then the hardest part was getting the plugs to put back in. The plugger pulled out the plugs from the grass fine, but when I used it on the sod, it just made a bloody mess. Kind of like making cookie dough, only the sod, because of this is St. Austine grass with lots of roots, and it would not cut through the roots, and it ended up just sort of tearing it apart into a mess. The Proplugger does not have like a serrated blade, so I was jumping up and down on it with a pogo stick on concrete sidewalk trying to get it to cut. And I would say it only had maybe a 30 to 40% success rate in making a decent plug that I could use in the existing holes. So since I had to do a lot of work in my front yard, I started learning how to cut the sod efficiently. And the best thing to cut is a good old kitchen knife. Sorry, Mom, I know that was from your wedding set from, I don't know, 1960 something, 72. But it's great for cutting sod with that little serrated blade, and I could take a piece of sod and cut it into about 12 pieces, 4 long strips and then 3 down the side. To make a plug this small, I got some Fisker's garden shears for herb and veggie. They're heavy duty, they come apart so you can wash them, and they have a serrated blade on one side. And I could take my little 2x2 squares that I used to sort of resod, replant my front yard, and I could cut those into 4 more little pieces, which are about 2x2, and those I should be able to stuff into the little Proplugger holes here. There are the little holes that I have in the yard. So that's the plan, and we'll check back in about 3 months and see what happens. If you have any questions, you can contact me on my website, miamiexecutivecoach.com, or email me at matt@miamiexecutivecoach.com. Or just pull up your Google browser and hit Tiswango. That's kind of my internet handle, Tiswango. Again, Tiswango, Tiswango. And connect with me anywhere on social media that you like to hang out. Look forward to talking with you. Bye.